Hello everyone. Welcome to our learning channel. I'm Teacher Larnie, and I'm excited to guide you through today's lesson. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with all our new lessons. Now, let's get started. Today, we will be exploring materials that absorb water. We'll break it down step by step, so by the end of this video, you'll have a solid understanding of how to classify materials based on their ability to absorb water. Make sure to have your notes ready, and don't hesitate to pause the video and take your time with each concept. Let's dive in. Our objective for today is to classify materials based on their ability to absorb water, float, sink, and undergo decay. However, we will start with Lesson 1, materials that have the ability to absorb water. Everything you see, feel, and touch are matter. Matter exists in different forms: solid, liquid, and gas. Activity number 1. Before we start into our topic, let me first check if you have any prior knowledge about it. Directions. Below are the pictures which may be classified under each column. Examine each picture. Copy the table on your notebook. List down the materials based on the properties they possess. Let us check your first activity. Activity number 2. There are different materials found in the community, and each material possesses different properties. Using the letters of alphabet, decode the numbers to get the different words related to this day's lesson. Write your answers in your science notebook. Let us check your answer. Did you got right? Good job. You will learn in this lesson the meaning of the decoded words. Activity number 3. Directions. Copy and record all your observations in your science notebook. Remember, kids, do not do this activity without the supervision of your parents or guardian. Here are the steps for this activity. First, get all the needed materials for the activity. Second, put water in a basin. Third, put the materials one by one in a basin of water or pail of water for 1 minute and observe what will happen. Last, observe each material once taken out of the bowl. What can you say about them? Did they take some of the water in? Why or why not? Wow! You performed the activities well. Now, let us answer this table. Let us answer the following questions on your notebook. Answers to the different activities will be provided at the end of this video lesson. Did you know, class, that there are different materials in our environment that can be grouped according to their properties? They can be classified based on their ability to absorb water or not. What is the meaning of absorb? Absorb means to take in something, such as liquid, in a natural or gradual way. Here are some examples of materials that can absorb water. Can you name another one? Materials that absorb water are what we call porous. Porous materials are materials having small holes that allow air or water to pass through. These materials may also be called absorbent materials. Some of the material absorb water more than others, like cotton. Cotton is very porous, which makes it a natural absorber of water. Porosity is the property of a material to absorb liquid like water. Here are a few examples of porous materials. Objects that are made of cotton, like cotton buds, coffee filters, cotton wool, floor mop, thread, and others. Objects that are made of wood, such as tissue paper, newspaper, envelopes, notebook, and others. Textile products that are made of cloth, like shirt, jeans, socks, skirt, carpet, and others. Another example is sponges and coconut husks. Now, can you give other examples of porous materials? Now, let's proceed to materials that do not absorb water, or what we call non-porous. Non-porous materials are materials that do not allow air or water to pass through. They may also be called non-absorbent materials. Examples of a non-porous materials are objects made of plastic, like plastic bag, raincoat, and umbrella. Also, objects made of rubber, such as tire, rubber band, and slippers. Another examples are objects made of glass, metal, stones, and marbles. Also, objects which are hard-surfaced substances, like stainless steel, hard covering, and rigid synthetic elements or substances, are examples of non-porous materials. Can you name another objects that do not absorb water? To assess your understanding of our lesson, let's move on to our next activity. Activity number 4. Directions: tell whether the materials are porous or non-porous by checking the corresponding column. Again, answers to the different activities will be provided at the end of this video lesson. Activity number 5. Complete the sentences below. Do this in your science notebook. Again, answers to the different activities will be provided at the end of this video lesson. Activity number 6. Directions. In 1 or 2 sentences, answer the following questions. Do this in your science notebook. Wonderful. Now you've figured it out. Good job, kids. Our last activity. Directions. Write true if the statement is correct. If the statement is incorrect, write false. Do this in your science notebook. Directions. Write A for absorbent if the materials absorb water and Na for non-absorbent if the materials do not absorb water. Again, answers to the different activities will be provided at the end of this video lesson. Assignment. Directions. Copy the table in your science notebook. List down 5 materials found in your home that absorb water and do not absorb water. Answers to the different activities. Congratulations! I am happy that you have accomplished the tasks given to you. This time we will explore on materials that float and sink in water in our upcoming video. Stay tuned.